Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this tutorial video, we are going to learn about ID attributes. In previous video, we learned about class attributes, and you can see that here. If you want this source code, so then write down your email ID in comment section for this course source code. So write down your email ID in comment section. So let's move forward to our ID attributes. As you can see that in previous video we learned about attributes. In span tag, I didn't use class tag here because of lengthy video. In this ID video, I'm going to show you the class attributes and ID attributes, the difference and what is ID attributes. So let's first start with our ID attributes. ID attributes is used to specify a unique ID for an HTML element. As you can see that this is our HTML element. It's defined the specific unique ID for an HTML element. So let's first start with our in our add to tag ID and give them. So firstly, you cannot have more than one element with the same ID in an HTML document. As you can see, this is our HTML element. This is our HTML element. You cannot give the same name as this one. Okay, that's why I show you the firstly. And ID write with the space first contain at least one character. Okay, ID name must contain one character and cannot be start with a number. As you can see that this is our number, but it cannot be start with a number. You need to write down C, then you can write one, but you cannot start with one. Okay, you can write down like this, but you cannot write down like one first. And it must not contain space and tabs anything. As you can see that I write down here space and then see it cannot like this or also like tabs. Okay, it cannot contain in tabs. So let's write down our code here. If you want to write here small a, then write down here small a. You cannot write down in same element. Okay, that's why I write down here capital A. Okay, then save. Then just write down ID attribute start with a hashtag. Okay, and hashtag write down your ID name. I write down here A, then A and curly brackets open and close. Okay, and write down whichever you want. If you want background color blue violet, font size, font size large, medium, whichever you want. Let's select this medium. Then font family, career, impact, Vardana, times of new Roman. Let's select this one. Then save. Then open our live server. As you can see, let's delete this one. Give them 50 pixel. Okay. Then save. As you can see that this is our times of new Roman and blue violet. Okay. Let's give them the A element here. Our AID. Background color aqua, then font size give them 30 pixels, then save. Now you can also select if you want this font in right side, then our simple code text align right, as you can see. So that's for the text align. As you can see, this is our normal ID elements we use, attributes we use. So you can now let's see the difference between class and ID. Okay, class can be used multiple times. As you can see in our previous source code, as you can see, we use the same class in division and H1 tag. As you can see, yeah, this one. As you can see, our H2 class A and P class A. For class attributes, you can use multiple times, but ID name, as you can see, this is our ID name. ID name must only be used by one HTML element. Okay, as you can see, this is our same element at2, so you cannot give the same ID name. Okay, so let's write down our. You can also give that here class if you want. Then save. For class, we need to use a here dot. Okay, as you can see. Okay, now let's write down here our hashtag and here our ID. Then save. Okay, as you can see that here, I write down our Amazon here. Okay, let's give them class if you want. Class capital A. Okay, let's write down here our span tag and just copy this one. Then let's say, as you can see, there's only one A here. Let's write down this. Give them Amazon. Sorry, I write down one here. Then save. As you can see that this is our Amazon. Okay, and we need to use, as you can see, we using class attribute. You can also use that here in span attributes if you want. Just create this one as a dot capital A. Let's select this one, paste, then save. As you can see, but give them center, so we can press center. Okay, you can also change that here in ID equals to, just write down our ID. Okay, firstly, the previous video I didn't write because of it's going too lengthy for the video. This capital A, give them capital M. You cannot give the same name as this one. Yes, I need to write here capital B, capital O, Z, and N. As you can see that I write down 8 because it's already written, so I will change that. So I write down C. Okay, then save. Then if you want to, let's change this color blue, green. Sorry, this is for class in class element we use ID attributes. Okay, now let's write down our uh, ID attributes for C. Okay, let's give them color. Let's give them brown. So as you can see that there's a slightly difference here. Let's change this color here. So as you can see, and also here, as you can see in red. Okay. You can also change the M, A, Z, one. Let's change that here. Hashtag. Just you need to copy this one and paste. Then our hashtag shared. D, then hashtag Z, hashtag O, then hashtag last one is N. Okay, then save. As you can see, AM is Amazon. Okay, you can also change that color here. Let's change this one as a green, this one as a, let's change this as a blue, this one as a orange, and save. Let's give the right one as a yes, this one, so we can fully see that. Yeah. Now as you can see that the difference between our ID and class. Okay, you can also add that if you want these tags is a lab center, whichever you want. If you want this tag size, you can just simply change that our class capital A. Okay, as you can see, we use class capital A. Just give them 60. Okay, then save. As you can see, this is our 60. If you want big, then just write down 80. As you can see, in class attributes, we use ID attributes, and ID attributes must not contain the same ID in another HTML element. Okay, so that's the difference between ID and class. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye. And write down your email ID in comment section. Okay, so for this source code. So bye.